Good Sunday evening, everyone. I'm Meteorologist James Parish coming to you live from the Dick Goddard Weather Center. I hope you enjoyed the weekend. For the most part, Sunday was the drier half. Many of us even saw a fair amount of sunshine, but I know other parts of northeast Ohio were stuck in the clouds, so clouds were rather variable depending on where you were in northeast Ohio, and so were our temperatures this afternoon. Taking a look at those high temperatures for much of northeast Ohio, we saw highs well into the 60s, 66 degrees officially in Cleveland, 69 in Mansfield, 67 in Akron, Canton, and 63 in Youngstown. Where the clouds were a little bit thicker, mainly across the primary snow belt, that's where high temperatures were only in the 50s this afternoon. Also combining that with those gusty northwest winds off the lake. Remember, that lake is still relatively cool for this time of year. I believe lake water temperatures off of Cleveland are only in the mid 50s, so that also kept our temperatures down with that northwest wind for the primary snow belt. But much of northeast Ohio did warm into the 60s this afternoon. I even saw a few 70-degree temperature readings this afternoon for places well inland. Now, unfortunately, it looks like this is really just the start of a long stretch of cool spring weather. High temperatures for the upcoming work week will range anywhere between 5 to 15 degrees below normal each and every day. So high temperatures on Monday and Tuesday will be in the low to middle 60s. Could still have some mid 60s in there as well, and maybe some upper 50s as well. But generally speaking, high temperatures Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday will be in the lower to mid 60s. That's about 5 to 10 degrees below normal for this time of year, because you have to keep in mind the normal high for this time of year is already above 70 degrees. Then the two coolest days this week look like they're going to be Thursday and Friday. That's when high temperatures will only be in the 50s, and that's when the high temperature will be about 15 degrees below normal for this time of year. So we will be tracking some cooler spring weather for the next 5 days and maybe even beyond. But I do have some good news. Temperatures will start to head in the right direction for the Memorial Day holiday weekend. It's just that temperatures will still likely be below normal for this time of year. They always say Memorial Day is the unofficial start to summer, but we don't really have any summer-like sizzle in the forecast just yet. Out there right now, once again, we're tracking a mixture of sun and clouds across northeast Ohio, where you're starting to see those darker grays. That's where the clouds are a little bit thicker. For much of northeast Ohio, we're seeing some variable clouds across the area with at least a few peaks of sunshine. I'm looking outside some of the windows at the Fox 8 News station in Cleveland, and I do see quite a bit of sunshine at the station as of right now. Look at those temperatures right now. Youngstown and Ashtabula are only in the 50s. That's about 10 to 20 degrees below normal for this time of year, while the rest of northeast Ohio, we're seeing temperatures well in the 60s. 60 degrees in Cleveland, 64 in Akron, Canton, 68 in New Philadelphia, 65 in Worcester, 66 in Mansfield, and 61 right now in Lorraine. If you do have outdoor plans this evening, no major weather problems. You're probably just going to need a light jacket at most, because from a temperature standpoint, we will slowly drop to the 50s this evening. Still expecting perhaps a little bit of clearing here or there. So we will go with a partly to mostly cloudy sky with that north to northeast wind at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Temperatures will dip in the upper 40s overnight into first thing Monday morning, so just about everyone will need a light jacket out the door tomorrow morning. And once again, tomorrow's not going to be the warmest May day, so you might want to keep that light jacket or spring jacket handy tomorrow afternoon. Generally speaking, high temperatures will once again be in the low to middle 60s across the board. Could have some upper 60s mixed in there as well for places well inland like Millersburg, New Philadelphia, Canton, Carrollton, maybe even Worcester, while once again with that north wind off the lake for our lakeshore communities, especially the primary snow belt, that's where high temperatures may only be in the upper 50s, if not near 60 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Now, I will say Monday afternoon is going to be the pick day of the work week, not because it's going to be one of the warmest days this week, but because it's going to be one of the sunnier days and probably one of the only dry days this week. So let's go ahead and talk about our upcoming rain chances as well. Now, a bulk of Tuesday will be dry, but we will have a storm system that's going to impact the area late Tuesday, if not Tuesday night. This will bring in widespread steady rain during this time, and this is going to be a soaking rain where there's going to be several hours of widespread rain that will be falling across northeast Ohio. This will likely continue through Wednesday morning. Now, by Wednesday afternoon, that widespread steady rain will likely be gone. We're still going to be tracking some scattered rain showers here or there. So definitely keep the rain gear handy Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And during this time, rainfall totals will likely range between a half to maybe 1 inch of rain. By the end of the work week, an upper level low will develop across the northern Great Lakes. This is going to impact our weather in two ways. It will keep off and on rain showers in the forecast for Thursday and Friday, so keep the rain gear handy for the end of the work week. Neither day will be a complete washout, but we will be tracking some scattered rain showers at times. And with that northwest flow aloft and with a trough across the upper Great Lakes, that's going to keep that cooler air in play, which is why Thursday and Friday will likely be the coolest days in the 8-day forecast, with highs generally only in the mid to upper 50s, and some forecast models say those temperatures may be a touch too warm. So here's your 8-day forecast. For tomorrow, do expect more sunshine than clouds. High temperatures will be near 60 degrees, maybe a little bit warmer for places well inland, maybe a little bit cooler for places right along the lake. For Tuesday, everyone will likely be in the low to middle 60s. A bulk of Tuesday will be dry, but by Tuesday evening, we'll see some scattered to numerous rain showers develop. That activity will become more widespread across the area Tuesday night, and rain will still be likely Wednesday morning. By Wednesday afternoon, we're still going to be tracking some scattered rain showers. On and off rain showers for Thursday and Friday, but the bigger weather headline by the end of the work week will likely be those chilly temperatures. Highs on Thursday and Friday once again will not even get out of the 50s. Luckily, this weather pattern with that upper level low spinning across the upper Great Lakes, it will finally start to move east for the start of the upcoming holiday weekend. So there's still going to be a slight chance of rain in the forecast on Saturday, but temperatures will likely return to the 60s, and temperatures will gradually warm as we head towards Memorial Day itself. As of right now, it does look like Sunday and Monday will be dry. High temperatures for Sunday and Monday will be in the mid to upper 60s. I wouldn't be surprised if some places did end up hitting 70 degrees on Memorial Day itself, but we should be dry for those ceremonies in the morning, and we should be dry for those barbecues in the afternoon. It's just that temperatures will not be quite as warm, and although many people say that Memorial Day is the unofficial start to summer, next Monday, not necessarily going to be very summer-like out there with high temperatures only in the mid to upper 60s. That's your latest 8-day forecast. I hope you had a great weekend. Remember, you can always get the very latest forecast at fox8.com. I'll have another update for you coming up at Fox 8 News at 10. I hope you have a great night.